Not gonna lie. Hear good things about the new 007 game, man. They saying I'm seeing ratings 9s, 10s, and everything like that. And yeah, I might have to get that. So basically, the reason why they're saying that this game is actually good is because they kind of basically almost photocopy Uncharted. And I thought that's what they should have did in the first place. And I felt like Uncharted was kind of supposed to have been like almost like a Bond game, like a mix between Bond and National Treasure type of thing. So it actually feels right for the Bond game to feel like an Uncharted game. I mean, I feel like that's what it should have been because Bond movies always had the big, wild action, the expensive I said games. Actually, the movies actually had. Let me start over. Actually, the Bond games and movies always had the big budgets, and I felt like Uncharted was always one of those big budget games that actually felt like an action movie. So they should have did this in the first place. They should have did this in the first place, and people are loving the gameplay and mechanics. They love the combat. They love the shooting, the explosions, everything. So they feel like this is probably the best Bond game outside of GoldenEye, and everybody know GoldenEye was that shit. So let's look at some gameplay of this. As you see, I use X primarily for everything because that's the news right then and there, and a lot of people don't get that. So this is like, look at that. Okay, big explosion, good damage. Okay, boom. Hold on, this look like something. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. 100%, this is how it's supposed to be. Even the gameplay, the fighting mechanics feels like how Bond will fight. Kind of a brute force thing. Yeah. That's how a Bond game's supposed to be. For sure. So I guess somebody posted a comparison to Uncharted with the boat in the water. Hey, I feel like this is what they were supposed to do. To keep it real with y'all. Okay, what's this? It's the combat. Yeah, so this got almost the same combat as Uncharted. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. They did their big one with that. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna lie. They did their big one with this Bond game. The reason why I say they did their big one because they saw something that works with other games and said, hey, you know what, we're just going to overlay it on top of ours and we're going to give you an actual good product. Because usually when they adapt games from movies, they are trash. Fast and the Furious games are trash. Usually they're not good. The Alien games that they always keep, Alien versus Predator games that they always keep releasing are trash. Movie adaptations to games are trash. And they might have got it right with Mortal Kombat. This Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out. Did it come out or is coming out? I'm not sure. Did it come out already? I'm not sure. I'm behind, y'all. I'm behind. They might have got it right with the whole Mortal Kombat movie, but for the longest time, it has been trash. Like they're coming out with the God of War show, and people saw the first picture. I guess it might have been AI or produced, or I guess it wasn't supposed to have been dropped yet or something like that. And it created so much backlash and was kind of pissing me off even about the whole God of War show is why didn't you start from the Greek mythology? That's the best part. That's the most brutal. They started from the Celtic. It's more or less Celtic. Like they started from that mythology, and that's not even. I don't know. I never found the new God of Wars. I never found them interesting, to be honest. Like it felt too like rudimentary. Like it wasn't like, I don't know. Like we liked the old God of Wars, straight hack slash blood, big sets, like small man taking down titans. Just it felt God of War-ish. And then the second half of the whole God of War series feels, I mean, it is him being like retired or being aging and stuff like that, but it ain't really. I don't know. I don't like him compared to the old ones. But yeah, to go back into this whole 007 thing is, yeah, I think they got it right. They got it right. I mean, they wasn't releasing no Uncharted anytime soon anyway, so this will hold people over, and then it's a movie game, so they did a adaptation right, and I feel like anyone that's going to make any type of video game adaptation to any type of movie, follow their footsteps. Just copy a game that was fire. That's it. If you're gonna do that, if anyone's going to make a video game adaptation of a movie. Just copy a AAA title that was out already, and I swear to God, people will love it because it's characters that they know and that they love from the movie. Don't end up like Alien versus Predator. Okay, don't end up like the Fast and the Furious. I'm terrible. I'll catch y'all the next one.